The daggers are out and so is the battle for the state of Maharashtra. Now you will see a battle going on between Uddhav Thackeray and of course Eknath Shinde, who is the current day Chief Minister, given the fact that Eknath Shinde's party has decided that they will be fielding Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament Milind Deora opposite Aaditya Thackeray from the seat of Worli. Aaditya Thackeray is already a sitting MLA from the seat of Worli and his candidature has already been announced by Uddhav Thackeray's party as well. Now we must remember that this is going to be a hugely and keenly fought battle, given the fact that the strategy of the Mahayuti is that probably in seats where the Shiv Sena can take over Shiv Sena, that should be the priority, and of course they needed to pit the NCP faction versus the other faction as well, and of course the BJP will be in a strong position to take on the Congress leaders. That's what the strategy of the Mahayuti essentially has been. Now Milind Deora has been a popular face, who comes from the south part of Mumbai, an extremely erudite community that you can see over there as well. But Worli is a very, very interesting contest. If one looks at the demography of Worli, 70% of Worli is of course the high rise and the high society as well. That is why Milind Deora's influence can be extremely important, given the fact that, like I said, he's been a Lok Sabha member of Parliament for 2 terms at least, and currently is a Rajya Sabha member of Parliament. And more than anything else, his family has been there for the longest. His father, Mr Deora, was also a former union minister. So all of these things will come very extremely handy. As far as the remaining 30 to 40% votes are concerned, those are going to be slum dwellers that one is looking to focus on. Now Shiv Sena, which is of course led by Eknath Shinde over here, and the original Shiv Sena, which is of course Balasaheb Thackeray's family, was said to be a party which was actually the voice of the middle class and the lower middle class, especially the party of the slums. And their interest to be protected as well. So that is why the Shiv Sena is hoping that they will be able to in fact create an impact and use their influence to help Milind Deora score a victory as well. Now Milind Deora had jumped ship from the Congress party after being left in the cold for a long time and moved over to Eknath Shinde's party just before the Lok Sabha elections as well. And in fact, before the Lok Sabha elections, there was a lot of buzz that he would be possibly fielded in the Lok Sabha from South Mumbai seat. But that was not really done for whatever reasons best known to the alliance as well. Now, Milind Deora is currently Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament. He became a Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament on the quota of the Shiv Sena that was actually given to them on part of the Mahayuti. And since then, he's recently also been announced as the committee chairman for one of the committees in the Rajya Sabha as well. So that's something which they are hoping that will be settling scores, as far as the 2 Sena factions are really concerned. Because remember, there is a lot of bad blood between Uddhav Thackeray and of course Eknath Shinde after Eknath Shinde decided to jump ship and take away the MLAs from the original Uddhav Thackeray's party, and of course form a government with the Mahayuti over here, and that actually led to a lot of bad blood between the two as well, with Eknath Shinde being termed as a traitor by multiple people within the Shiv Sena faction of the Uddhav Thackeray family. So it seems that all guns are going to be blazing, and of course this one contest from Worli is going to be extremely keenly watched out for, because this is going to be Eknath Shinde. We are given to understand his reply to Uddhav Thackeray and in particular to Aaditya Thackeray to see that they can actually breach their bastion or not.